Hey, it's Thursday, and it's been a month or so since we did one of these shop tours and walkthroughs. We're all moved into the new space, so I thought I would give everyone a once-over and go over all the projects we've got going on. So nothing's changed up front. This is all the same. We have all our powder coat colors. This is new. Alan's engine is ready to drop in the car. The car is just not ready for the motor to get fallen in. So it's sitting up here looking pretty for a while. We did it in this really cool, I don't know if this will show up or not. There it goes. Metal flake pearl black color, and it just looks mean. So up front here, the office area is all finished. We have all of our posters with the different Miata colors on there. So now we have a nice place to sit and figure out what we want to build. So I call this the inspiration room. And our waiting room is being used right now, but we have a waiting room now for people to hang out in, air conditioned. So if we walk out into the showroom, we now have a nice, clean, dry place to pick up and drop off cars. And when your car is done, it gets slotted into the line where it's kept clean until you're ready to pick it up. Dr. Detail was just in here the other day, and some of these cars are shiny. No, it does not show up well on camera. This car is nearly done. We're short one wideband sensor, and then it's ready to go. Oh, I should pop this in and show. So this is a track car. There it is. And we've done road track setups before, but this is by far the cleanest and tidiest one we've done. This is just a gorgeous thing to look at. Power steering gone, air conditioning gone, cruise control never existed. So I just love it. It's a supercharged, made 244 wheel horsepower on a Mustang dyno, and you can reach right around it and fix everything instantly. It's super light, sitting on some 245s. This thing is going to be a monster at the track as soon as the wideband sensor shows up so it can leave. Our car, can I do this? Hey! Oh, that's much better. Yeah, our car, finally, I am so thrilled. I've posted videos, I'm sure everyone's seen it by now. After 3 years of struggling and fighting with the suspension, it works, and I am floored. I am so excited to... We're going back out to the IX Center on the 20th, and then to Misery Bay on the 21st of this month. And I am pumped. I gotta do brakes on it, but otherwise she's ready to roll. Ed, there she is. And there's the color the wheels were. This one, engine-wise, is all finished. Interior-wise, we're gonna go through here. This is the full restoration we did with the paint and body and all that. But now we're gonna do the interior, so it needs quilted leather door cards, and what else were we gonna do? Oh, custom gauges up in there. Some we're gonna CNC machine some speaker covers, so it's gonna be mint. All right, wandering over to building number 2. So if anyone's coming up for the car show tonight, tons of parking. We'll have signs put up for where to get everybody to park. Hopefully it doesn't rain, but if it does, we have more than enough indoor space for everybody. So you won't be standing out in the rain. We can pull cars in here to look at if we need to. Nothing new. Oh, Alan's texting me. Oh, yes. Nothing new in here. Let's go find out. Alan just texted me. He's building the motor. Let's go see what he's up to. And then back in this corner is where we've been holding Tap Gear Tuesday. This clears out in the evenings. We can put a bunch of cars back here and I'll hang out by the the shop where the cool stuff happens. Harold. All right. What do you need?
12 hand bolts.
All right, I'll email him and ask him if he's got those bolts there.
I got all ready to start squirting and it was like, don't.
Yes, we love you to death, Jim, but your motor's missing pieces.
So I'm gonna get it all prepped for tonight.
Okay.
If that's
Yeah.
the lever code.
There's the light. Our newest tool that we just designed. This nice little valve holder with these rubber gaskets to keep the valves from getting scratched. So we got a bunch of motors in progress, but not a lot of pieces because the blocks, heads, and cranks are all at the machine shop getting cut. So there's a pickup bucket. We've been having lead time issues with bearings, but yesterday they finally got resolved, and we got a bunch of them coming in the mail now. So we're gonna be back on track shortly. Charles's Miata is not done. Header is off. Has been a track car for the past 2 years, and now it's becoming a dual sport. So we're getting all of the creature comforts back in it. So all the emission stuff, so it can be street legal, plus air conditioning, and I think it had power steering before. Getting the seats figured out. A roll bar went in. New race seat. Wow. There's a car in for some suspension. And Neil, your car is about ready to get worked on. The parts finally showed up. This car is for sale if anybody's interested. It is an NB99, no rust whatsoever. We've done most of the maintenance on it over the past couple of years. 136,000 miles. Owner's asking $6 grand. If anybody is interested, it's got an exhaust, coilovers, roll bars worth $1,000 by itself. So if anyone's interested, hit me up on that one. And the MG. So yes, this little guy is going to get an LS3 stuffed into him, and we got fender flares for a wide body. We're going to be running 275 tires, hopefully. Or maybe it's a 245. Might be 245. So yes, as anyone who's talked to us is aware, the government regulations on emissions has gotten drastically more stringent in the past year. So you no longer can get away with a lot of the stuff you used to be able to get away with. So if you want a high horsepower street legal car, you got to go old, because there's no rules on the old stuff. So a 68 MGB GT fastback, and it's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna weigh like 2,200 pounds, we think, and 500 horsepower. So that's gonna be nuts. This thing, I hear tell, just started for the first time in who knows how many decades. It's an oddball, but we like the oddballs. I don't actually know a whole lot about it beyond that. Anyway, the new space is all here. Got lots of organized part storage up top, which has plagued us in the past, not having enough space. So we have the space, and we have a water feature. And there's Ghost, Ghost still is left in the same place he was before. We're gonna get that running eventually, I promise, but it might be a little while. So we have a water feature, so now our dog can go get wet. So that's lovely. Got a super heavily built 2.5 liter if anyone's interested in that. Came out of a car that went a different direction. So let's go see if Dave is here. Dave is in his own little room with air conditioning. He's very fortunate. Say hi, you're on a tour.
Oh, hello.
There you've seen Dave's cave. We'll leave him back to his cave. So Dave is the master of all of our inventory, so All the parts we try and keep in stock. We got pistons, bearings, all the gasket seals, everything that we need for the AB motors, we try and keep in stock. So we're usually not out of stuff unless it's one of these high performance builds. Again, we've had issues getting rods and bearings, and the most random stuff is just out of stock one day. So, all right, anywho, we're hoping for good weather. It looks 50-50 on the radar right now for tonight, but either way, come on out. We got plenty of parking, plenty of indoor space, plenty of stuff to take a look at and gander at. And if it's not raining, we'll take some stuff out and do some fun drives. So, all right, see you all tonight.